Microphone check 1 2. What is this? It is the 6 Feet of Frustration podcast with Chase and Tristan.
Hey,
Hello.
didn't know we were in the presence of a fine lady.
Oh yeah. Where?
Hey, it's in
Why the-
Hogsmeade.
No,
Fine
since
Chase.
since it's already. I'm not saying wearing a dress, men wearing dresses is funny. I am saying it is funny when I wear a dress. That is all I will say.
Connor, did you get a free sample?
No.
Did you talk to the manager?
I will
No.
say when I bought this, I saw a lot of middle-aged women giving me weird looks.
No, ugly women have to pay.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow, totally true.
This is good. That's true. I got a little cleavage showing. It's okay. It's a little
Whoa.
tasteful.
Not too much.
Whoa.
Tasteful.
We are on YouTube.
Ooh.
Tasteful. Yeah.
Ooh. Monetized, man.
Yeah.
Little censor bar.
Whoa. Whoa. Children have hurt EIs.
All right. So the news this week, speaking of females, Ellen DeGeneres is apparently being kicked off of her show over the apparently very, very poor treatment of various people working on it.
Heard about that. I was at the grocery store and saw it on magazines.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
you know
I mean-
it's serious.
Getting recommended articles and YouTube videos talking about how she's a terrible person now. I didn't look into it because I never liked Ellen DeGeneres at all.
I liked Ellen DeGeneres when I was a little kid, but I can definitely see her not being that great. There's been a bunch of videos I've seen on YouTube where it's like her like being kind of rude to guests or something, and them like going back at her. I don't know.
So, what has she done currently? That's
I don't
caused
know.
this?
I don't-
It's like,
I've seen like different reports where it says it's just people that work under her, and she doesn't really kind of, she doesn't really have anything to do with like most of like the people there, like the producers and like the on-set people. And then I've seen other things where she has been like mean to like her like secretaries and stuff. I don't know. So I don't know enough of a situation. To
Connor couldn't get Ellen. Sorry. Connor couldn't get Ellen for today's podcast. We could have
Darn
interviewed
it.
her.
Actually, you know what? Now we could probably afford her.
Probably.
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, supposedly something about Eric Andre, though, is connected.
Yeah,
with
there's a
it.
petition to get Eric Andre to do Ellen DeGeneres. Eric, but it's still called the Ellen DeGeneres Show, and to have no, which is
It's
Eric
like having
Andre.
the
I
Oprah
think
show
that would be
without
good.
Oprah.
I think I would
Dr.
be
Phil without Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil
Dr. Oz without Dr. Oz.
or Phil Donahue without Phil Donahue
Or
Yeah.
other people without other people.
or Jerry Springer
Sesame Street without Sesame Street.
Yeah.
or Jim Henson without cancer.
Okay.
It's
Ooh.
my favorite show.
Yeah.
Woo, news. What else?
And the other I lost my train of thought. I had it.
All right.
All right, well, I've got one if you need time to remember it.
Yeah.
Okay. NASA is changing offensive names of planets and galaxies and stuff to just designated planet numbers now. Like,
What's
Does it have
offensive?
names? Like,
well, I have two examples written down.
two examples.
The Eskimo Nebula, that is apparently offensive and shall be changed to NGC 2392.
I don't get it.
Yep. I don't know. What's offensive
Why?
about Eskimo? I
Are
don't
they not?
know.
Are they not called Eskimos? Are they not? Is that not
Apparently
like?
it's
Is that
offensive.
Well,
that the offensive
look.
term?
Look, it's offensive because you got Eskimos, okay? There's a lot of Eskimos. Nothing wrong with that, okay? Good population. But when you, refer them to a galaxy, you said?
The Nebula.
Nebula?
Nebula.
Okay, nebulas
Nebula.
are pretty big, all right?
Yeah.
You're calling every Eskimo pretty big? That's fat shaming, all right? Can't have that.
We got an Eskimo, more Eskimos. Okay. And then the other example is the Siamese Twins Galaxy. What's offensive about Siamese twins?
Siamese.
I don't understand.
Siamese, man.
Because Asian.
Not every Siamese has a
Yeah.
twin.
I'm tired of all this political correctness
Okay.
stuff that's going on.
That's why they can't show Lady and the Tramp all over the place.
Apparently, in Canada and Greenland, the term Eskimo is predominantly seen as offensive or non-preferred, and has been widely replaced by the term Inuit.
I don't see that as any better.
Is that like
It seems the same
American for
thing.
redneck?
I don't know.
I mean, you just say Southern.
If
can
someone
call-
called
you can
me a
call
redneck,
it-
even though I'm not, I would not
Yeah,
care.
I don't,
Not to go into race territory, but I think we're allowed to call rednecks rednecks.
is redneck a race?
I'm trying to bring. Well, no, but it's like that's like
Stereotype.
an
Or like a
offensive-
branded?
It's a white
section?
person slur.
Yeah.
But I just prefer. I'm trying to bring back calling people whitey. I'm trying to bring that back. I think we need that nowadays.
Like, you call me Whitey, and I'm just gonna envision this cartoon older gentleman with a full chest of hair.
Connor, you have to go the next time you're in a grocery store.
Mhm.
Go to the cashier, and if they're white, say "Thank you, Whitey."
They
If
rarely
you want to bring
are.
it back,
They rarely are. I
you
actually
want to
saw
bring it back. You got to
Yeah,
start introducing it.
Oh,
get my ass
that's
beat
bad.
up. But I should wear the dress. That way I'll have protection.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
No.
Are you beating me up because I'm a woman?
I did think of my. Joe Biden has officially announced his running mate, Senator Kamala Harris.
Is that
VP.
Yeah,
That's the other way.
the VP.
There we go.
Yeah, running mate is the VP. I don't know why, because they're not technically vice president yet, but they're the running.
lost train of thought?
I saw like half the people I follow on Instagram were like, "Yay, Kamala Harris." The other half were like, "The world's gonna end." So I don't really know.
Well, I mean, you got,
It's true.
50-50.
That's the best. That's what you want in life. Is you want a good divisiveness.
I feel low. Am I low? I feel like I'm low compared to you guys.
Well, we get high then.
Yeah, I don't know. I set mine up the same way every time.
Mine's off a little bit every
None of share.
time.
I've been playing a lot of GameCube lately.
GameCube.
Not like
What
GameCube,
was
but
this?
Wii.
2001?
2003.
Is that when it came out? I don't know.
2000. Who cares?
What have you been playing on that?
Legend of Zelda.
Oh,
Wind Waker.
Da-na-na.
I don't know.
exactly.
I just got it set up, and then I was like, "Oh, what games do I have?" And I was going through them, and
You've got a lot. I remember seeing your collection of games.
I used to have. I'm pissed off though, because I was like looking, because I saw a couple that I'd gotten from like that game place at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
This was years and years back when PlayStation 2s and GameCubes you get for like $15 or whatever. And I was looking at like how much, because I saw like the price tags on them, and how, because I've seen a recent rise in like the price of like GameCube games and all all that stuff. And I was looking at the price on most of them, and I think the most expensive one was like $15, and the least expensive one was like $7 or $8.
It's not bad.
Most of the games I've seen people listing now for GameCube and everything that were like
Probably like 50.
40, 30, 40. I was like,
Yep.
that's like $20 less than a AAA brand new game.
Yeah, people want to have their nostalgia factor.
Yeah.
Play their
Because
childhood
they're
games.
not making the new games.
No, they're remaking new games.
Yeah, they're remaking
Yeah.
new games.
Which I play.
It's true.
Yeah.
You got Spyro, even though you didn't play the original. You got
I love-
Crash.
Even though I
Which-
didn't play the original.
You didn't play the original.
I got SpongeBob.
Did
I
play the
love-
original.
I love though what they like. All they really do is they just upgrade the graphics, and they still use the crappy controls.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
They've done that
I was
with
like,
every time they keep doing Resident Evil 4. They
Yeah.
haven't remade it yet. It's in the works, being talked about. But every time they just port it over to a new console, same thing.
Yeah. God, Resident Evil has shitty controls.
Yeah, tank controls. Even on the
Have
mobile.
Well, I was just been playing like, the one I'm playing. I hate old style free camera. It sucks. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
For Legend of Zelda?
Legend of Zelda, but most like at least the last couple games I was playing, I was like, man, this handles like dog shit. Like I don't. With Legend of Zelda, it's inverted.
Ooh.
Looking is slightly inverted. It's not entirely inverted, but it's inverted in weird ways that make it uncomfortable. especially when it's mostly a platform game. At least the one I've been playing.
Well, that's weird because you typically don't play platformers.
I didn't know it was a platformer game until I got into it, and then I was like, "Oh fuck it, I'm stuck now. I'm making progress." So
Stuck. Help! Can't get out.
yeah,
Can't back out of it now.
yeah. Oh, the other one I
I'm
was playing,
invested.
I finally beat Break into Rules after like over 10 years of owning.
Great game.
10 years in the making.
Yeah, I had like two. I don't think it was my best save, but because I know I beat like every level except for one, so I had to beat like 3 levels.
So did you 100% it, or did you just get enough
I have
to
like
beat the game?
two Crimson Chin cards left, and then I'll have 100% of the game. But
Wow.
I beat the game, and then I was just like, I don't think I need to go back.
Wow.
into
You have a
this.
fun time against that negative
boss,
fairy
that
boss battle?
I already did that one.
I thought that one was the hardest.
That's the hardest level. The boss battle is probably the easiest level in the whole game.
With Vicky at the end?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
so
that's simple.
easy. I was like I was like, God, this is gonna be like super hard. It was so easy. It just took a while to figure out what the symbols meant, and then I was. I don't know why they.
I definitely think the negative fairy in the library is the hardest part in that whole game.
Because it doesn't work well.
No.
The mechanic isn't advanced, isn't far enough along for it to work right.
Also, pulling King Arthur's sword. I could never do that as a child. I still haven't been able to do that.
I think my dad used to do that for me. Yeah, but
Tristan could do it.
Tristan
It's a tapping thing.
Tristan is a tapping.
Oh, yeah. I'm a good button masher.
Tristan, you ever play that game? Breaking
No.
the rules?
I watched
Tristan
one of you
doesn't
play it at Connors, but
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was.
Well,
Who
if it was at Connor's, it was probably Connor.
I mean, pretty sure all 3 of us were there.
Oh.
We
We weren't playing 3 different copies, and
No.
Dude,
Weren't playing
the original
online.
the original multiplayer game, Breaking the Rules.
Yeah,
It was not multiplayer.
I know that's breaking the rules.
Breaking the rules.
And then there was the second Shadow Showdown. Was the other Fairly Odd Parents game.
I never got to that.
That one was easier. Not as fun, but it's okay. And I had that cow, and that cow that kept popping out. It's like Dairy World, and it's like no Fairy World.
God, it got so annoying though because they just repeat the same dialogue over and over again.
Pretty much.
In the background, and it's just like, I don't want to hear.
Like Kingdom Hearts 2.
No.
Yeah, but Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's different.
They say the same thing over and over.
That's close, but different. No.
Yeah, if you
literally
knew what I
have
was talking
3 or
about
4 lines.
Donald will say the same thing over and over.
Yeah. But this is even worse because it's Cosmo just say the same thing over and over. Again.
Just the one line.
They usually, I think every level they have like 3 lines, and so you'll hear those same 3 lines probably like 5 different times. Unless it's
Because
like
Wanda and Cosmo will just keep talking in your head.
talking in
while
the
you're
background. And if you see something similar to something you saw earlier, let's say the same thing. I will say the most, like that was annoying. The most annoying thing I've had in the 2 games I played on the Wii recently that were GameCube games was today I was playing Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, which is like probably the most child friendly of the Legend of Zelda games because it's all cartoon people. And I got to this point where I'm gonna spoil all of the Wind Waker up to the middle
Spoiler.
of the thing. So you have to go get the save. I thought I was like almost done with the game, and I was like, this can't be. I just like was like playing it for like 2 days, and I was like almost finished. I was like, no, this can't be right. And then of course they like threw something out of the bag at the end that was like, oh no, the sword doesn't actually have the ability to repel evil. So you have to go to the sages or whatever to get the fucking shit so it'll repel evil again. And so I go to one island and I can't do whatever I need to do there. And so then they're like, oh, and they have a bullshit way of getting information. You have to talk to fish. You have to put out bait, and then a fish will come and like tell you
Fish are friends.
How stupid you are, and how you need to do something. And so it's like, oh, you can't get through this island you have to go to this other island that has this thing for what you need. And so I go to that. It was fucking Mario. this is how it was. It was like fucking Mario. It was like I got to the end, and then it was like, oh, your princess is in another castle. Because I got to the island the guy was talking about, and then it was like, oh, you need to get this other thing from this other island before you can go to this island. I was like, why didn't I just go to that other? The fucking island was one I went next to. I was right. I went so far and had to go all the fucking way back.
It's game.
Yeah. So before like fast travel was a thing.
They had fast travel. I was just they had fast, but it annoyed me because they didn't make it because like to get fast travel. I'm not gonna fucking never mind. I'm not gonna fucking fast travel. It's so
you have to go to the other island.
To
get the fast travel to get to that island.
You have to. There's lore to the game. You have to understand. I'm not gonna spend like fucking 15 minutes on Legend of Zelda. Anyway, yeah.
Well, no. You go.
No, that was it. That was the end of my Legend of Zelda rant.
Okay, I was gonna say. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts 2, went back, beat it, and just watched the whole 3-hour movie of 358 out of 2 days. Now I'm going into Birth by Sleep. Just a bunch of mumbo jumbo for anyone who doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, to break it down, there was a DS game of Kingdom Hearts, and Chase watched all the cutscenes from it. That's what that
Because
was.
it won't let you play it on the Xbox One. It'll just port over the cutscenes HD to watch it all, and it's kind of it works, but it's a bit odd at some points because it keeps just popping between things. So
I just think it's weird they had a PlayStation game on the Xbox. So weird.
a DS game on the Xbox.
I mean, that's weirder, but it's weird just to think that, like, pretty much that should probably, I don't know why they did that. That should have been a PlayStation exclusive. I think they kind of fucked themselves with that. Sorry.
PlayStation has enough exclusives.
Makes me happy.
They intercoursed themselves with that.
What?
I'm starting.
We lost that sponsor.
I'm trying to start to do intercourse instead of fuck, because I think it sounds grosser than fuck.
What about coitus? Is that worse?
What?
Sounding coitus.
Coitus is worse.
Bumpin' uglies.
That's too long. It has to be one word because it has to fit. If you say bumpin' ugly, boy, I really bumpin' ugly that.
Backs.
Yeah.
Oh, screwed.
With 2 humps.
I don't know. All the words used to cover, all the phrases used to cover it up is actually grosser. Sounds grosser than if you just say the thing. But I'm trying to bring that out. I'm trying to just saying intercourse. Pump it.
Pumping. There you go. What are you doing over there? We're pumping.
We're pumping. We're lights out of the gym over here.
Pumping in the dark.
I have.
That's the name.
Yeah, pumping in the dark.
Pumping in the dark.
Pumping in the dark. I have two gym stories. One is at someone else's expense, and one is at my own expense to even out.
Do the second one.
No. I got to start with the first one, so I can eat. So I can get.
Gave me an option. I opened the door. It's just bricks. And I went.
Did he give an option?
I didn't give an option. He jumped the gun. Anyways, there's like I don't know. The whole gym situation is fucked right now, but I'm not gonna go. I've already gone into that past. But anyways, so there's this one machine that I usually start out on. It's like they only have 2 of those machines, and of course they've adjusted it so they have 6 feet apart. So they only have one of them open, and then the other, they switch off every other day or every other week. And so I've kind of gone in recently, and there's a guy there who I've never seen before who's on there whenever I'm usually getting there, which is annoying because he's on there. Like, I usually go there for like 2 hours. He's on that from before I get there, and he's usually on it when I'm leaving.
Wow.
I think for fucking 2 hours.
What's it do? What's the purpose of the machine?
It's an elliptical, but it's like a harder. Tristan knows it. It's like a harder elliptical. It's like kind of like running underwater kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Basically, that's like the feeling. But I like it because you can burn more calories faster. But anyways, and I'm looking at this guy, and he's kind of like a schlubby kind of guy. I mean, he's not like fat, but he's like, he's got like
me.
He's a little bit smaller than you, Tristan, but kind of,
So I'm schlubby. I'm more than schlubby.
Okay, he's a little
More than schlubby.
more than schlubby. Well, he's he's a little bit heavier than average. You know, he's got like kind of like
Okay.
little sides, you know, and everything. And he's kind of a little guy. But I look at his legs, and his legs are. It's like he's got thin, tiny little ankles and fucking massive calves. It's like a turkey leg. That's what his legs look like.
Is it muscle or fat?
It's muscle. It's
Ooh.
totally, but they look exactly like turkey legs. That's how thick they are.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was just like, well, that's why he's fucking on there for like 2 hours, I guess. But yeah, that was
Does
funny.
any other part of his body look like it?
No,
Like
no,
that?
no.
Doesn't do
I think
upper
he
body
literally
day.
he gets on that machine, and then after he does like there's like a row assist machine. That's about it. That's all I've seen him do the entire time. But I think there's something like he's got like some physical issue or something because he kind of like he walks kind of funny. I don't know how to explain it without being offensive, so I won't.
Is it like a waddle?
I don't know how to. It's encumbered.
Did he leave before you?
He usually no.
Oh, okay. So he didn't waddle away.
Waddle, waddle.
I don't know why you made that reference because now he's got to
I
finish
know.
the whole song.
I know.
Till the very next day.
And there go all our monetizations.
It's on that well too well. Way too well.
Way too well. And then the other one to compensate that story, I almost shit myself at the gym yesterday.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Which
Go
machine?
on.
Well, because
The toilet.
because my dad's been on like a big like ice cream kick recently, and he found out like this ice cream that I liked as a kid, and so I've like been eating it a little bit recently, and he got like another batch of it because we like ran out like I think like this last weekend, so it's been like 3 or 4 days, and we still had like one thing. Normally he doesn't like get more until like all of it's all gone. There was still like a sherbet thing or whatever, but anyways. He restocked the fridge, and I was like, it was like fucking hot, and so I was like craving ice cream, and I ate like the whole like quart or whatever, you know, thing, and but I didn't realize. I thought it was Wednesday, so I thought it was my day off.
Oh.
Damn. So I ate the fucking quart, and then my mom comes in and was like, "Oh, when are you gonna go to the gym?" And I was like, "Fuck." So I like was like trying to. I was like, okay. I gotta wait a little bit because I think if I go now, I'm gonna fucking puke or something. So I waited like an hour and a half, but I still didn't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
a lot of ice cream.
but I was like, well, I was like, yeah, I've like, but I was like, I'll go to the gym just to do something or whatever. And I get on and I finally get on the elliptical and I realize it's a bad decision. And I just like powering through, and it's like. It's kind of like gas pains, or you know, like when you like, or when you get like a stitch, you know, and you eat too much.
Ohana means family.
I know the feeling you're talking about.
Okay. Never gonna get through this story. Anyways, I get that for like the last like for like half of it. I have like just this awful stitch feeling, and then it's kind of like I have to pass gas or whatever to alleviate it. 'Cause that's what it kind of feels like. But there's like people around, and I don't really want to do that, and so I'm like holding it in, and then so finally I like I get through enough of it where I'm like, okay, I can stop, and I go to the bathroom because I feel like something bad's gonna happen, and I like got on the toilet, and immediately it was terrible, and then I was on there and I was like fucking sweating, and just drenched by the time, like I was in there for like 15 minutes, and just because I was like
another machine.
You go in, no sweat, working out. Some guy sees you going, oh, that guy worked out hard, and he's not even sweating. You come out sweating. Man, what workout did he do?
Yeah.
Connor comes out going,
Woo! I think it wasn't so much the diarrhea, it was a combination of the fact that I'd done a workout and there's like no ventilation in the bathrooms or whatever.
oh.
There's no ventilation. There's no like air conditioning in the bathrooms. It's just like, you know. But anyways, so
Hot stench.
But I was like down there. I didn't like. I wasn't like that was. I only had like diarrhea as soon as I sat down, and then it was like over. But I was like worried that as soon as I got up, I was gonna have to go again, and so I was like prepared. And then I went up and I finished my workout.
What flavor ice cream?
It was they have it at Winco. It's really good. It's caramel caribou.
Ah, I've heard of it. Not my
It's
type.
like would
Because
you
it's
say with-
caramel.
I was gonna
Caramel.
say there's not really that much caramel in it.
Caramel or caramel?
I always say caramel, but
Caramel.
It's
when you
caramel.
just said
It's
caramel, so I
caramel.
said
It's
caramel.
caramel caribou, but there's also caramel. It's caramel.
So what's the caribou? Because I doubt it's the animal.
Oh, it's like Moose Tracks.
Yeah, it's like Moose Tracks, but instead of like chocolate ice cream, it's caramel.
Okay.
It's
Was that
got
the name? Bear something?
what?
There's another Bear Claw. Is that it? Is
I don't.
that a flavor?
I don't think that's a
Probably. I
flavor.
don't know. I
Okay.
don't really
I
know.
think a
Weird.
bear claw is a type of food.
Well, yeah, it is. But you can make
Not
a
flavor.
ice cream out of it. You can make cookie dough ice cream.
That's
Yeah,
two
and
different
that's
things.
delicious.
I would
Cookie dough
prefer.
ice cream's great.
I would just get like a pint of just the dough, and then I would just eat that instead of getting that.
Yeah, and then you'd go back to the gym bathroom again, eating a bunch of raw cookie dough.
I don't know. I tried to convince my mom that was bad for you eating raw cookie dough, and she really didn't want to hear it.
And she's like, no. Just kept eating.
It was not so much of the
That's bad for
calories.
you.
Not so much the calories. You're not supposed to eat raw eggs. And I was trying to explain that to her, and she was like, "I've eaten raw cookie dough since I was a kid, and I will continue to eat raw cookie dough." And I was like, "Okay."
I mean,
was into
it
it.
does taste good.
Well, it's like, oh, no, that wasn't raw. Eggnog doesn't have raw eggs, right?
Probably not.
I don't think it's.
think so.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't like eggnog, so.
I remember one time I was over at your place and we were hanging out and
You
we
drank a
went
whole
to get
thing of
lunch.
eggnog? Yeah.
I had a quart of eggnog and a whole chicken.
And there was another thing. There was a third thing.
The third thing.
A pie, and you ate
That's right. It was a
half of the
it was a
pie.
slice.
That's right. That is right. There was also a strawberry rhubarb pie.
Yeah.
And I ate half of it.
You
And
ate
I'm done.
half of it,
Okay.
a whole chicken,
Mhm.
and most of a quart of eggnog.
No, I drank the whole quart of eggnog.
Okay. Well, I see. I was trying to give you a little bit only.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Half the pie, okay?
Half.
I have my boundaries, okay? I said no. I stopped. Then I went home,
Yeah.
took a 10-minute nap, and then finished the pie, okay?
Yeah. My parents are still amazed by that food.
I had to slurp it down.
Not so much the pie thing. They're just amazed at everything else leading up to the pie.
A chicken and a quart of eggnog? Pfft. Easy. You could do it right now.
I bet there's a lot of people that could drink a quart of eggnog and puke afterwards.
Yeah. It's heavy. It's a heavy substance.
It is. It's thick. If you get good eggnog, it's thick. If you get bad eggnog, it's real runny. You don't want that.
I
Don't
think
get
both.
runny eggnog.
I think both sound like bad versions of a drink.
Yeah?
I don't know. I don't like that either
You
feeling.
don't want a beverage where you go like this and it comes out like glue?
No. Other than a Frosty.
Frosties come out like glue?
No.
They don't come out like glue, but
So what is the difference of like fast food ice cream condensing? Because you got like
well, you're
let's say,
asking
for
two professional food scientists.
I know.
So we know the exact
That's why I'm
answer.
asking. I'm gonna go with 3 examples. We're gonna go with a McDonald's Sundae, a Wendy's Frosty, and a Dairy Queen Blizzard.
I
Okay.
had a feeling. Yeah.
You take the Sundae, go like this, it's out. Splat. Take the Frosty, go like this, little more time, but eventually splat. Blizzard, they check it. You know, they do
Yeah.
the thing. But they're
Last
all
time I
ice
had a
creams,
blizzard, it actually spilled.
and you get a free one.
No. I didn't get
No.
a free one.
They just
What?
said,
That is
they
their
said-
policy.
They were busy, crazy busy. There was a line down the whole road.
No, that's when you reach into your pocket, take
No.
out your wig, okay, put it on, you pull a full Karen on them. Go,
Oh,
I want
I was
2.
wondering when we were gonna get to the Karen.
Oh, is that news?
I don't know.
Yeah, new Karen news. I saw a video of one licking the door of an establishment that kicked her out.
Oh, because she kept banging on the door? I think I saw that one. She
Who
kept
licks
trying
a
to break
door?
in. It was like a glass,
Dogs.
Yeah, it was a glass
and she
door.
kept ramming into it and then licked it. I saw that.
Check your
Crazy
privilege.
people.
Check your privilege. To answer your question, I believe that I will answer that in 2 parts. First, in my normal voice, and then the second in a very high-pitched whiny sound.
Right.
I think the
Okay.
difference is like condensing it wise is like the Blizzard is just basically like ice cream. Like it's not even really you can't drink. I don't think anyone can drink a Blizzard. I don't unless it's like melted.
No, probably not.
Yeah, it's usually just a
You can maybe drink a Frosty, but it's still thicker than
You have to suck pretty hard.
yeah, it's still thicker than
Don't
a
they give
milkshake.
A straw to some Frosties sometimes? Like you order a
They give you a
Frosty, they give you a
lid.
straw.
I haven't.
I've always
given a
gotten I've
spoon.
always been given a spoon, which always feels
Yeah.
weird. They put a lid on it. I feel like they should.
They
have
do have a lid with a straw hole in it.
Yeah,
but
because
they don't give a straw.
Okay.
And then a milkshake or a sundae or whatever, it's the thinnest state of probably ice cream you're probably gonna get, which is probably a lot.
And
of
it's McDonald's.
yeah, it's because it's fake. It's not even real. It's a powder that they then add milk or water to. But so that's right, yeah, probably.
Gotcha.
So Blizzard is basically ice cream, but
So Blizzard's the best. So is it honestly like best to worst? Because I know Tristan probably stands on the Frosty out of the 3 options.
I mean, I like
I mean-
Blizzards, but I don't know. I there's too many variations for me to say like, oh, I like Blizzards more than I like Frosties, because
McDonald's
would only like
definitely
certain-
comes in last.
yeah, McDonald's sucks.
There's good Blizzards like the Reese's
Reese's is what I fuck with all the time.
extravaganza one or whatever.
But
that has
Tristan, in your
cups
opinion-
and pieces in it.
Does that beat a vanilla Frosty?
That's what I'm thinking.
In
I
my
think
opinion,
so.
I think a chocolate Frosty top.
I think you're
Top of my
nuts.
list.
Get out of here.
Tristan
Chocolate,
is-
Always go
Tristan-
for a vanilla
Tristan-
Frosty.
Tristan hates
chocolate ice cream isn't good chocolate.
Yes, it is. It sells.
Frosty one is regular. I would say no.
They be producing. I'd be consuming.
Oh, you want some dog-produced crap to eat?
I'm not consuming that.
It's just weird
You
that
said they
the-
produce it. You'll consume it.
I
it's
was
just-
not in that context.
It's just weird
I'm
because
sorry.
Tristan loves like pretty much all chocolate other than dark chocolate of everything except when it comes to ice cream. It's the one chocolate he doesn't like in any
chocolate ice
form.
cream's
Ah,
just
that's
not good.
The one problem I have with chocolate when it comes
Or if you
to
have like chocolate syrup on ice cream either. I don't like chocolate syrup.
like caramel
Caramel's good, yeah.
or
I don't
toffee.
usually have it on
Hey,
ice
he
cream.
didn't say caramel. Do you like caramel?
Oh, I missed.
Whoa, immersive. Whoa.
Whoa. It's like we're really there. Oh, damn. Put a
Get out of
time-
the screen.
put a timestamp on that.
Oh.
The one problem I have, is especially because I usually prefer, I think, vanilla shakes, but sometimes because this chocolate is for certain places it's just too rich. Like some places they just get it too. I feel like a Frosty is like the only chocolate
Yeah.
I feel like is like pretty good because it's not subtle, but it's also not too like over the top.
Do you guys ever get the food at Dairy Queen, or do you only go for ice
No, I've
Chicken
got
strips and fries.
yeah. I think I gotten chicken strips. I got their pretzel sticks or whatever.
Okay.
Those
Because
are.
I know a lot of people who are like, "Oh, I've never gotten food at Dairy Queen." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And they're like,
Oh,
"I only go
shit.
for the ice cream."
Well, yeah, because Dairy Queen, not Food Queen.
I mean, yeah, true, but they have good food.
Yeah, but it's.
Burgers are pretty good.
I feel like it's more expensive than to get the ice cream, which is like it's kind of like this. You don't go to a steak place and order seafood.
I
True.
guess.
You
It's
don't
more
go
like
to
you don't go to a Chinese restaurant and order a cheeseburger.
exactly. Or you don't go to a Greek restaurant and order spaghetti.
No.
You know, it's just it's kind of like their food can be good, but you know what their main
Yeah.
export is, and
I
it's like,
actually, you two know this, but everyone else doesn't, whoever you are. I went to a Greek restaurant in Detroit, Michigan, and I got fajitas.
was it
There you go.
It was good. I don't know. I forget
bet
what was
the-
in
I
it,
bet-
but
I
it tasted good.
I bet the Greek food was even better. That's so weird.
It said Greek fajitas, and I went, yes. And then we also had opa as an appetizer, which is cheese that they have with
Opa.
oil, and they put fire on it, and it like explodes with
Fire.
flame, and everyone screams opa.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Fire. Fire.
Well,
Yeah.
we got a small amount of time, and we didn't even do the question.
All right, Chase had the question this week.
Question. Humans have consumed a ton of food throughout their life. Almost any food we know we've consumed because it's called food. My question is, man's best friend, dog, has the canine dog consumed every human food humans have had? Or do you think there's a food a human has consumed that a dog has never eaten?
Chocolate.
Dog's got chocolate.
And I've had chocolate, but no one would ever feed a dog chocolate.
No, but that's not the question. What a human would feed a
Well,
dog.
I
That's
don't
what a
he
dog
did,
is
he
eating.
did say that. He said, "What is something that a human has not fed a dog, and a human would, unless they're fucking twisted, would never feed."
But we know dogs are chocolate's poisonous to dogs because in lifetime we've known don't give dog a chocolate because this is what happens. So dogs had chocolate before. I don't think a dog's ever had a gooey duck.
I think they have.
Was it just like
What
a thing?
human
you were
would want
thinking of
gooey
the
duck either?
answers?
Bear Grylls.
The best thing about a gooey duck is stepping on it.
You think a dog's had a peep?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Kids
Okay, well,
open
the
Easter
whole thing,
baskets.
if this is an unanswerable question except for the answer you gave, I don't think there was really a question here. It was like,
My
This is
answer
why I
is,
don't do
I
the
have the
questions.
you're all wrong.
I don't
but
do the
have
questions.
answer.
Tristan passed it to me, and this is what happens.
you passed it to you. You gave an idea. I said, go
I
ahead and do it
said-
if you want.
I said, I am getting frustrated, sir.
Mhm,
Uh-huh.
I'm getting frustrated. And you know what
Yeah.
that means? That means we have to stop.
I know. All right, well,
Dog food.
dog food. A dog has never eaten a human penis. With that, the end of the world is coming, as well as the end of this podcast episode. See us maybe next week, and we'll be back.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Grr.
Grr.